say all good things must end, and here we were on the last morning of our 5 days in Yellowstone National Park on July 27th, 2023. We'd seen so many amazing things, but we'd only traveled the western and then the eastern side of Yellowstone's lower loop. We didn't get to see any of the upper loop. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back someday to see more of what Yellowstone has to offer. For that morning, though, we had to head out, and we traveled through our sixth state of the trip, Montana, and a brief stop for some gas in West Yellowstone. Good thing we topped off, too, because we were about to be caught in an early morning traffic jam.
We're caught up in some traffic here, but I think the problem is those cowboys over there on the left are moving their herd from one side of the road to the other. So that is a traffic jam just outside of Montana. Wow, 8:30 in the morning.
We drove for about 7 hours that day across the plains of Idaho and stopped for the night in Boise. We both had a shower for the first time in a few days, and here's what I looked like before and after. Feeling refreshed, we headed out to explore the streets of downtown Boise. We had a fantastic dinner at a place called the St. Lawrence Gridiron. And of course, got in another selfie. The next morning, we headed to Bend, Oregon. Now that we were clean and rested, it was time to show the van a little love too. We set up camp at our RV park, made ourselves dinner, and had the following day to explore Bend, by Uber, of course. Bend has over 30 breweries. We did our best, but barely scratched the surface. We really liked Bend, and we have plans to go back in February to see if we two Southern Californians can stand the winters for when it's time for us to retire.
Oh, who knew Bend, Oregon was so much fun? Just float down the river. They can be in the river, for one thing. Continues on over here. That's great. Very cool. Okay, before heading out of Denver, just take a little walk through this beautiful little park here.
What's the park's name, Ethan?
I don't remember. What is it?
Farewell Bend.
Farewell Bend? Oh, how appropriate. Farewell Bend. And this is just in the city. And there's the Deschutes River. Saw a guy jogging. Pretty nice. Let's go have a look. Yeah. That's the way to exercise your lab. Bend is pretty awesome. But now it's time to say farewell, Bend.
Bye-bye.
Occurs to me I should make a little video of our stop here in Bend. We're actually about to leave. No, this is the spot. We got a gravel spot. Alright, time to go on. Good morning.
Hi.
Driving through Sisters, Oregon. Like a little video of it. And that Triumph. Wow, that's cool. Anyway, very cute. That's all.
After a beautiful drive through the mountains, we were crossing the Yaquina Bay Bridge in Newport, Oregon, on our way to South Beach State Park.
Wow.
South Beach State Park is located just south of the South Jetty in Newport and stretches several miles down the coast. The park has direct access to miles of broad, sandy ocean beach and trails for walking and bicycling.
Boat.
This was our camp, all set up in Newport, Oregon. Part of setup means putting your permit where it's visible in your windshield. Don't put it there, Joanna. You'll block the dash cam. That's better. We wouldn't want to miss any trailers going by. Now that we were all set, it was time to check out one of those walking trails.
Looking for a bunny. Have you seen a bunny? Weird, like deer, they only come out in the morning. Where's the beach? Boardwalk seemed to be a theme this summer's travels. I have to say this was in better shape than the one it was at Yellowstone. It's out here at the beach. There you go. We made it to the Pacific Ocean, being all the way in Yellowstone. Pretty amazing trip. All right, we can also add horses to the large creatures we have seen this summer on our trip. Yay. Ah, look at that. North is a jetty. South is home. Start heading south tomorrow. We're being all the way in Wyoming. Here we are. Back at the Pacific Ocean. Woo, and it's cold. But beautiful. What a trip.
Here we are, feeling pretty proud of ourselves after having been away from home for almost 2 weeks, seeing so many amazing things, and driving at this point about 3,000 miles. Even our mascot Tiki was smiling. After our walk, we got back to the van, opened up camp, made dinner, and enjoyed the rest of the evening. The next morning, before packing up, we took the bikes out for a spin. The bike ride was a lot of fun, but it was time for us to hit the road again.
Last day of July 2023, we're in Newport, Oregon. Just thought we'd check out the town before we kept going south. Kind of an industrial fishing town. Beautiful boardwalk though. It's a nice morning, really nice. Just had a nice bike ride, and we're heading south.
So long, Newport. We know we'll see you again soon. Join us next time for the final video from our Summer 23 travels. We'll visit Alfred A. Loeb State Park, Brookings, Oregon, Fort Bragg, and Carmel, California. Ulu Maka.